Hey everyone, this is Dhruvin and in this session we will be talking about SharePoint CRUD operation with Power Automate. So now let's get started. First of all, let me talk about the data structure that I am going to use for this entire demo. I am going to have one SharePoint list named Power Platform Trainings. Here I have two different columns called training and person name, and we will be performing our CRUD operation using Power Automate. Here, throughout this demo, first of all, we will get the records, then we will insert the data using Power Automate, then we will update the record using Power Automate, and at last, we will delete the record using Power Automate. So, entire CRUD operation means create, update, and delete. All the things we will perform using Power Automate. So, stay connected throughout the entire session. Now, let's get started with the Power Automate development part. First of all, open up your flow account, and now I'm going to create manual flow at this moment, but you can create the automated flow based on your requirement. So I'm going to click on create from the left navigation, and now I'm going to create instant flow, and I would be having manual trigger at this moment. Let's click on create, and let's give the name of the flow. Now, let's get started with our first step to get the items from the SharePoint list. For that, we will be adding an action called HTTP request to SharePoint. So, we will add an action, send an HTTP request to SharePoint. Let's add that. Here, we need to provide site URL. So, basically, the site URL is etremol. Method would be get method. Now, here we need to provide the URL to get the items. For that, we are going to use this URL. In URI section, we will be providing this thing. So let's copy this and paste it over there. And now let's hit save. To get the item using get request, we just need to use underscore API slash web slash get by title, and inside that we need to provide our list name. So this is the API endpoint. So let's provide that, and now let's test this thing. So let's trigger manually. So this will give all the items from the SharePoint list. So let's run the flow. And here we are. We got all the items from our SharePoint list over here. So the first thing, get item, has been completed. One more important thing, you don't need to write this all API code in your notebook. I am going to provide the export package of the flow, and the link is available in the description box. You can directly download it from my GitHub repository over there and practice more for the same. Now let's move towards the second step. Now let's create SharePoint list item using Power Automate. For that, click on the plus icon and add a parallel action, and then add an action, send an HTTP request to SharePoint. So let's select that, send an HTTP request to SharePoint. Now here we are creating the SharePoint list item using Power Automate. For that, first of all, we need to provide the site URL. So let's select it remove. Method would be post method. So let's select post method. Then we need to provide the URI. So URI would be something like this. Let me open up. The URI would be underscore API slash web slash list slash get by title, and inside that we need to provide the list name and slash items. So let's provide that. Let's copy that and add that over here. Then we need to add the values in the header. So let's first add content type. So I'm just adding content type, and in content type we simply need to provide application JSON or data is equal to verbose, and second parameter that we need to provide in the header is if match, and inside that just provide star, and then we need to provide the JSON structure to our body. So let's say for an example, first of all add two curly braces. Then the first parameter would be underscore metadata, and inside the type sp.data.list item. So basically sp.data would be common for you, Only thing that you need to change here is it is your list name, Power Platform Trainings. And here I have space in between my list name, so I just added underscore x0020 underscore, and at last list item would be common. Let me just zoom out this section for you and show that to notepad so that you can have a look. Underscore metadata type would be sp.data dot list name list item. Title means the first column value, and person name would be the second column value, because in our list we have two column, training and person name, and this is the internal column, so its name would be title. So title and person name we need to provide, so we are just providing title and person name as Power BI and Anisha. So let's provide that. Now let me just do one thing, let me just save this flow, and now let's test the thing. And don't worry, the export package of the flow is available in the description box. Download it from there. Let's test the stuff. Run the flow and click on done. And let's check the create operation, and it has been created successfully. Now let's check the thing. Here as well you can see that the new item with the name Power BI and person name as Anisha has been created successfully. Now let's talk about the third CRUD operation, which is update. Now let's say from any of this item I just wanted to edit any of the item. So how can we do that? Let's talk about that in detail. So I'm just going to my flow again, edit the flow, and let's add one more parallel action for update. So I'm just clicking here and add a parallel branch. And now let's do one thing. Send an HTTP request to SharePoint. And now let's provide the URL. So etremol is the URL. Then the method would be the patch method, because if we want to update anything to SharePoint list using REST API, we need to use patch method. So make sure about that thing. Now let me just rename that as update method. Now we need to provide the URI. So let's say for an example, I just wanted to edit this item. So I just need to pick up its item ID, that is 26. So in your real life scenario, you can pass that dynamically, but here I'm just taking the 26 as a reference. So let me just create one URL over here. Let me just copy the URL and paste to Notepad. So the URL would be underscore API and web list get by title list name and then items, and we need to provide the item ID, that is 26 that we wanted to have. So let's copy this and let's paste into URI section. We just pasted this thing. Now header section. So first of all, let's add content type. Let's add this thing, if match, and inside that we need to provide star. Now here we need to provide the body. Let's paste the body. So basically what I want to do here is I just wanted to change the title as Power Apps and wanted to change the person name as Dhruvin. And here the metadata type would be sp.data, then list name, and then at last append the list item, and the list name would be Power Platform Trainings, and if there is a space we just need to add underscore x0020 underscore. Now let's save this thing and check the update. So at this moment into this particular list you can see that Power BI and Anisha with respect to 26 ID. Now let's test the stuff and let's check the thing. So let's just perform a manual trigger from here. Let's run the flow. The update operation has been performed successfully. Now let's check the list, and here you can see that we have Power Apps and Dhruvin for 26 ID, right? Meaning our item has been updated successfully. Now let's do one last step for SharePoint CRUD operation, that is the delete operation. So let's go forward with that thing. Let me just edit the flow again and let me add one more parallel action over here. And let's search for an action, send an HTTP request to SharePoint. Just provide the site address over here. Then we need to use post operation for delete. Then we need to provide the URI. Now for the delete operation, I wanted to remove the item ID number 27. So for that we need to use a URI like this. Underscore API web list get by title list name, and then we need to provide item ID with respect to items. Let's copy this entire URL and let's paste over here. Then in header we need to provide few information. The first would be the content type. So content type will be JSON application. Content type would be application JSON. OData is equal to verbose, and if match we need to provide star, and the last one is extra HTTP method, and inside that we just need to provide delete. Right, this is the only thing that we need to provide here. Now let's rename the stuff with delete and just click on save. Now let's test our application. So the 27 number ID should be removed from here. So let's test that, and here we are. We can see that the 27 number ID has been removed from our SharePoint list. So this is how we can implement SharePoint CRUD operation from Power Automate. First, we get the item using get method. Then we created the item using post method. Then we updated the item using patch method. And at last, we deleted the item with the post method. And the overall structure I provided here. And the export package of this flow is also available in the description box for the download and practicing more on that. Hope this is clear for you now. If you have any question related to this topic, you can add your question in the comment section. I would happy to answer your question. If you are for the first time to my channel, make sure you hit subscribe and press the bell notification to never miss any updates from my channel. Stay connected with me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. If you are looking to listen different Power Platform related podcast, just click on this link. It will be redirecting you to my podcast homepage. From there, you can listen your favorite Power Platform podcast on different podcast platform like Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Spotify and much more. Also, if you are interested to listen different Instagram related thing, you just need to click on this Instagram icon and it will be redirecting you to my Instagram page. From there you can listen different Power Platform related concept on Instagram. Also, if you are interested to listen different audiogram related Power Platform, here is a separate channel for that. Just click on that. It will be redirecting you to the new page. From here you can subscribe my channel and you can listen different audiogram related Power Platform. This is Thruvin signing off. See you in the next session. Have a great day. Goodbye.